I need you to listen. Not with the part of you that's already planning a response, or the part that's skeptical, or the part that's just waiting for a sign. I need you to listen with the quiet, ancient part of your soul that recognizes truth when it hears it. Because today is different. The air itself feels charged, doesn't it? There's a buzz, a hum of potential that seems to vibrate right through your skin. It feels like anything could happen. And that feeling, that intoxicating rush of possibility, is the very thing that will lead most people astray. Right now, all over the world, people are waking up to this same energy. They're feeling this pull, this inner nudge that says, do something. Make a move. Fix it. Force it. Now is the time. And it feels so right, so divinely inspired. They'll pick up their phone and send that text, the one they've drafted and deleted a dozen times. They'll reopen that old wound of a conversation, telling themselves they're seeking closure. They'll push for an answer, chase a flicker of a sign, convinced they are finally steering their ship toward calmer waters. But my love, that urge is not the compass. It is the siren song. And it is the first, and most devastating, trap of this 1010 portal. This energy isn't asking for your effort. It's asking for your surrender. That compulsive need to do, to control, to manifest through sheer force of will. That is the echo of your fear, dressed up in spiritual clothing. It's the part of you that doesn't quite trust the universe to handle the details. And the moment you grab the wheel from a universe that was already driving you perfectly toward your destiny, you swerve off the road. You stop the miracle from arriving at your door. Today is a masterclass in the delicate, profound difference between taking inspired action and forcing an interference. And almost everyone will confuse the two. But that's just the beginning. Because if you manage to resist that first pull, something else will rise in you. A feeling of sheer, unshakable power. You'll feel clear. You'll feel strong, maybe for the first time in months. You'll feel invincible. And you'll think, this is it. This is the clarity I've been praying for. But that feeling of untouchable strength? That is not the finish line. It is the final, most dangerous test. The universe is handing you a cup filled to the brim with power and simply watching to see if you'll drink it gracefully or spill it all in a frantic attempt to prove you're worthy of it. This is where the ego makes its most cunning move. It will whisper that this confidence is a green light from the divine to make that bold declaration, to post that emotional truth bomb, to swing your sword of newfound clarity at every problem in sight. But true power today isn't about the volume of your voice or the speed of your movement. It is about the depth of your stillness. It is about having the profound self-control to hold a roaring fire in your hands and not feel the need to throw it at anyone. The most perilous moment of your spiritual journey is never when you are on your knees. It is when you feel you are on a throne. So, if you feel that heat in your chest, that fire of I've got this, honor it. But do not, for a single second, recklessly unleash it. Let that power settle. Let it root itself in your bones. The energy today is a razor's edge, and one impulsive swing will cut you on its return journey. And into this charged atmosphere walks a seductive distraction, spiritual aesthetics. You'll see it everywhere. Beautiful, curated rituals. Candles, crystals, and incantations pulled from the depths of the internet. It will look so enchanting, so powerful. It will feel like everyone else has the secret map and you're left behind. So you might be tempted to play along, to chant words that hold no meaning for you, to open doors in the spirit world just because you can feel the wind blowing through the keyhole. But energy is not a trend. It is a language. And today, that language is being spoken at a deafening volume. The 1010 portal is not a playground, it is a colossal, unforgiving amplifier. It does not care about your aesthetic. It does not care if you meant well. It operates on a law of cause and effect so precise it is terrifying. Whatever you send out, a thought, a word, or ritualized intention, comes back. Fast. And it comes back magnified. When you play with forces you do not understand, they stop playing with you. The real work today is not in a circle of salt. It is in the silent, unobserved space between your thoughts. Your curiosity alone is enough to turn a lock you cannot see. Sometimes, the most powerful ritual is to step away from the altar, to close the book of spells, and to sit in the humble, awe-filled silence of not knowing. To let the day pass through you, without trying to decorate it or direct it. Because your mind is the true crucible today. This portal amplifies everything, but most of all, it amplifies the silent, secret conversations you have with yourself. That critical voice comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel? That quiet simmer of resentment toward a friend's success? That fleeting moment of jealousy, that passing judgment you thought no one heard? The universe hears it. And today, it responds not with punishment, but with perfect, immediate reflection. Imagine every thought as a pebble tossed into a still pond. Normally, you see the ripples eventually. Today, the splash hits your face the moment the pebble leaves your hand. Your thoughts are blueprints, and the universe is the master builder, working in real time. A spark of irritation in the morning can materialize as a full-blown conflict by the afternoon. This is not a metaphor. This is spiritual physics. That is why your peace is not a passive state, it is an active shield. Your stillness is not laziness, it is a strategic mastery of the internal environment. When you can hold your center while the world around you reacts and panics and chases, you become a lighthouse in a storm. You become invisible to the chaotic feedback loops. Gossip, arguments, mindless scrolling, these are not harmless pastimes today. They are you, actively handing your power over to the storm. The discipline today is in the micro-moments. It is in biting back the reactive text. It is in taking a deep breath when you feel provoked. It is in choosing, again and again, to be the calm at the center of your own world. And just when you think you've mastered your own mind, the past will whisper your name. This is the portal's most elegant test. A memory will ambush you with such vivid force it will take your breath away. A name from a closed chapter will appear on your phone. A song will play that pulls you right back into a story you thought was over. It will feel like a sign, like destiny knocking for a second chance. Do not answer. This is not an invitation for reconnection. This is the universe's final exam for that chapter of your life. It is checking to see if the lesson has been truly learned, or just temporarily forgotten. The temptation to look back, to reply, to wonder what if, is the bait on a very sharp hook. When you reach for the past, you are literally turning your back on the future that is rushing toward you.